This is a short video looking at the effects of cycling in different types of shoes, trainers versus cleated cycling shoes. The pedals on my bike are designed to take cleated bike shoes. Here you see the top view on the left and the side view on the right. We start off with looking at trainers. With trainers, these have flat soles, and as you can see on the top right hand picture, you have to have the pedal upside down in order to cycle with trainers. This does kind of work, really, I suppose. Here's cycling at normal speed, and here we have it in slow motion. You do have the feeling when you're wearing trainers that you don't have the same contact with the bike at all. It's a different feeling, and it's difficult to get a really smooth cycle. You feel like you're pushing the leg up. Now we look at cycling in cleated cycling shoes. Here are my cycle shoes with cleats. You see the cleat protrudes from the bottom of the sole and makes it quite difficult to walk on hard surfaces, and if you look closely you can see some stone damage already on the cleat. And it clips in to the top pedal like so, and is released by twisting the foot sideways. They come out fairly easily and the tension is adjustable. This is at normal speed, and this is in slow motion. There is a different feeling to cycling in cleated shoes. You do feel that you're pulling the pedals up as well as the main power stroke pushing it down. Let's see what the experts say about the cycle stroke. This is an excellent book by Sir Chris Hoy about how to ride a bike. This is a modified drawing taken from one of the pages, and we see as the foot goes round, the ankle flexes, it pushes hard down on the downstroke, and then it looks as if we're pulling the pedal upwards on the upstroke. This is a snapshots of my cycle stroke with the trainers at the top and the cleated cycle shoes at the bottom. It's quite difficult to see any difference here, but if you actually look closely, you do see that the angle between the leg and the foot is much greater when you're on the upstroke, and this is because you get the feeling that you are also pulling the pedal upwards. It's a much more balanced stroke, and it's a much more circular motion. It feels much more comfortable. What I also notice looking at these pictures is that when the leg is fully extended in the picture second from the left, it just looks as if I'm stretching a bit, as if the saddle is too high. When I check the saddle height against the advice given in Sir Chris Hoy's book, the saddle was indeed too high, and I need to lower it to get a more powerful stroke. Is there any advice that comes out of this video? Well, the reason I spent the first month cycling in trainers and not in cleated cycle shoes was because it's just so difficult to get on the bike in cleated shoes. They slip around all over the rollers, they're not so easy to clip in, and you certainly feel much less safe when you're cleated into the bike and on rollers. If you fall off, you fall off quite badly and your foot is still locked to pedals. But, as this video showed, and as I now do, cycling in trainers is not the same feeling as cycling in cleated shoes. So if one is wanting to develop a good cycle technique, then yes, you really need to do the cycling on the rollers in cleated shoes. If you just want to build up a bit of muscle, then yes, trainers work for the muscles on the downstroke, the big powerful muscles there, but again it's a different motion for the upstroke, so you're really not getting a balanced training by using trainer shoes. I had to put some rubber on the top of the rollers so that when I stand on the edge to get on the bike, I didn't slip around and fall off. So some modifications perhaps are needed if you're going to use slippery cleated shoes. For example, you also need to put a mat under the rollers. Not so much for noise or anything, it's just so much easier and safer to walk on a mat than on the bare floor. Thank you, bye for now for this video. Over and out.